Next topic is favorite games.
All right. Well,
And this is tough because
I want to say, actually, my number one would be Borderlands 2 because Borderlands, I've played that since I was like in
I
middle
think that's
school.
the game. Did I get you into that game? Was
Yeah,
that one
you
of the
did.
first that we got into?
You
Besides
did.
Uncharted? I
Yeah.
introduced you to story games and I introduced you to co-op games. Which, by the way, I bet you still agree to this day that co-op games are the best.
Yeah, Borderlands is that's
Where you don't have to be competitive, but you
Yeah.
can be like you can have fun with your friends. That's the best. I wish there were more games like that. Naughty Dog should make a game like that. That would be fucking
But
lit.
what with Borderlands 2, they also had so much more that you could do with the game, like modding and stuff, because they left that open for people that play it because it's a fun game, and they're like, hey, you can break our game because it's not going to hurt anyone.
Exactly.
And
I
they were
even-
going to
I
create
even
their own
in my
modding
laptop
tool.
case over there. I have like the guns that you wanted me to make. Not even kidding. It's on a sheet of paper.
Yeah,
Like the social bitch and
Yeah.
a bunch of shit, dude.
those guns were great.
They were fun to mod. And I was gonna ask you if you had modded anything.
So that's my
since
top.
the update.
It was Borderlands 2. Second would have to be The Last of Us. Third,
Such a
Uncharted 4. Fourth, Witcher 3. What would my fifth be? Probably maybe Far Cry.
Yeah.
Far Cry 3.
I know a lot of people like have been, and I hate on Reddit for this all the time. But like Ubisoft has like a method.
They do.
They really do, and all of their games are very similar. They have a lot of collectibles and they have good stories.
They do.
And that's the thing is like I'm a huge fan of the Far Cry series. It's not my favorite. It's like the fifth, but like I loved 3. 4 was really good. It had 3 different endings, and then Primal. Primal was awesome. It had great gameplay, and I liked it. And I platinumed it. I platinumed all 3 of those games. That means I liked them enough to play them enough like that much. And number 1, Witcher 3. That game is incredible. Like basically that was the first time in a long time that I've seen another developer that stepped up to Naughty Dog's level. Like Naughty Dog sets the stage. They're like, this is a fucking video game. And Witcher 3 had so much content, and none of it felt
so much
cheap
more.
and just like thrown in there. None of it felt like that.
And they had options. They had variety throughout the story, like different playthroughs that you could do.
There was like,
different
what did
options.
they say? There's like 36 separate endings.
Yeah, and different things can happen, like who you end up with, who dies possibly, like
Dude,
characters
true.
can die.
Because if you kill certain characters in the game, in the Battle of Kaer Morhen, things change.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, for a game to be that in depth where your choices matter is so incredible. And I know that there's like Mass Effect and all that, but that they're not like open world. They're not just like go and do what you want and like have this stuff happen to you.
Did you ever play the part where you kill Keira Metz and did Lambert die in the end?
Lambert didn't die.
Lambert didn't die?
Somebody else saved him. I think I think Geralt did.
Geralt saved him? Oh, well, that's cool.
It was very hard though. It was much more difficult than having Kira save him.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're fighting the Wild Hunt. But it was so cool. What a cool cutscene, too. And then also have to give a shout out to The Last of Us. Incredible
The Last
story.
of Us was a great story, yes.
I still feel like to this day, I'm disappointed that I came over to your house and watched the beginning with you.
Oh, yeah.
Because I cried, but I would have cried way more if I was by myself. Because that was so intense. We did not expect that at all from a Naughty Dog game. We were like, yeah, cool, can't wait. And then we were like, fuck, that's dark.
Dude, that was the best day for me, too, because it was a rainy day, right? It was a perfect day for that mood. Best days for gaming.
Yeah.
Ordered a pizza because why not? It goes with gaming, right? Gaming, pizza, rainy day.
Always.
The Last of Us, a new game. And it was a good game.
And that's why I can't wait to get into Watch Dogs 2.
Watch Dogs 2 is coming out. Yeah.
It is out.
It's out right now.
Yeah, today, the day that we're shooting.
That's
And
whenever it's supposed
I can't wait
to
to
be.
play that.
Yeah. That'd
Like,
be
I
a
think I'm gonna
great
go home
game.
I'm going to go home, platinum Mafia, and then I'm going to download that game next. That's the timer for the camera, because I know it's going to cut out. It already did cut out once. I got to set it for 12 minutes next time, because that's all it will record at a time.
So is it done? No.
No, it's not. It's got 2 minutes left. So my last 2 games are Red Dead. That had a great campaign, and not only on the campaign, like a lot of people never finished it because you didn't know that you need to go kill the last guy who ordered the hit on Marston. But also Contra. I grew up on Nintendo. I played lots of games. And Contra was one of those games that I would go with, like on Thanksgiving or Christmas, and all my cousins would sit in the basement. We'd do 2-player, and we'd just shoot the shit out of guys and like dodge the little fucking bullets, and it was awesome. Like, not very many of you are gonna know what Contra is. Look it up.
Yeah,
It's
I didn't
really
even
awesome.
know
Yeah,
until he
it's
showed me
very,
before
very
this
old.
video.
But that's our favorite games. So the next topic is yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this next topic. Are you ready?
Yes.
This next topic is what do you want from video games? And when I ask that, I mean like what kind of gameplay do you want? What kind of stories do you want? What do you expect to be like a good game for you? Like, do you expect Watch Dogs? Because we just talked about this.
It's kind of hard to explain it, but most of the games that I do find to be the best that I really enjoy are third-person shooters with really, really built stories.
That's what I like. I can't disagree with you on that. I think that there can be good games through first person, but you have to sell it. Have you like? I hate this because I hated the Metal Gear Solid 5, and if you liked it, that's cool for you. But it really had the worst gameplay. I swear to God, that game had like just to beat it was like 160 hours. Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's way too long.
I
was just like losing interest as I was going.
Same with Fallout 4 or
But-
Fallout. It's such a
But Metal Gear
slow-paced
Solid
game.
though, like the beginning is incredible. You start out in this hospital because you had died like in the last game, but they brought you back.
Yeah.
And then like the military comes in because they don't want you to be alive, and they fucking start taking everyone out, and you have to hide under fucking beds and shit. And it's like that was incredible storytelling, and the intense feeling that I had of like playing that. It's like you can have really good first person experiences, but they're just most people don't do it right. Borderlands does it right.
Borderlands did it really good. They had
You know
had
what's so
comedy.
crazy?
They had a good story.
You know what's crazy about Borderlands that like blows my mind to this day? Most of it was audio logs.
Oh yeah, and
Like there was a guy talking to you, or Angel was talking to you
while you're playing a game.
while you were going and murdering. And
We were just playing the other day, and we were playing the mission where we're going to get parts to fix the electricity for the vehicles on, what is it? Three Horns Divide, I think. Three Horns Valley.
Three Horns Valley.
Three Horns Valley. And Scooter was all like, "Isn't it weird how I know exactly when you pick up that part?" Yeah, I know exactly what part you're picking up, like almost as if I'm stalking you or something. Isn't that weird?
And it's like it's like the game is just so funny, and it doesn't take itself seriously, and it's like it points out flaws in other games, but it's so well done. And I know that you like what you were saying was you would like to see more third person shooters with developed stories, and even I don't even need to have that all the time. Like, this is why I'm excited to get into Watch Dogs, because I know that Watch Dogs is a Ubisoft game. Ubisoft games always have collectibles.
They have
Look
good
at Far Cry.
gameplay. Yeah, they have
Look
good
at Far
gameplay.
Cry, dude. You like go and you have to climb mountains and shit just to get up to the top, and then you grab this poster or whatever, and it sends you into a trip. It's like every collectible in that game was fun to go get.
Oh yeah, definitely. Same with like all the other games.
We need to get a sign.
Can you not right now? Can you not? Like right now? Like can you not?
Can I just bring the box down here?
Yeah.
Well, there's
go
a
ahead.
wire, so
I'm already gonna have to cut it anyways.
yeah, I know.
I'm gonna get a sign for the door.
I'm gonna get a padlock.
No, don't
You
get
guys
it.
are all on.
Yeah, we gotta get another episode up today. I'm gonna get a sign though for the door, so it says when we're recording, because I have to cut this out now.
Oh, how weird.
It's a lot of work. Yep,
Yeah, can we keep going?
we will.
Okay.
But
No, it's
yeah, and that's a good audio sync,
Wait.
so that'll be easier. Pardon the interruption. Garen's mom came down.
don't say that.
Okay. So again with the third person stuff, is like, Ubisoft games have these collectibles. They do, and it's fun to go get them. And do you remember in Watch Dogs 1 when you were like hacking shit and you go in like in the buildings and it was fun to watch these things
Yeah, in
happen.
this game they have drones.
Exactly.
Drones it's gonna make the
I
gameplay
heard somebody was like
so much
playing the
better.
game and they hadn't killed people and they had played it for like 3 hours. Like
Yeah.
a game that gives you the option to go like guns blazing, or you can not go guns blazing.
That's what
because
everybody hated about the main character Aiden in the last
'Cause
game
he was
is
so
because he
fucking
was
nuts.
so reckless. He
he
was
was.
just destroy everything and kill everyone.
And this guy in the new game, he like sits like Indian style, and he gets on his laptop and he just like he's able to hack things all around him.
Yeah.
And then after
it's
the
cool.
after he sends pulses out and the chaos happens, you can just walk right in and walk right out because you already did everything with the technology that you had. You
Yeah,
didn't kill
that's the
anyone.
point of hacking.
Exactly. You just caused distractions and things that happened. And I feel like that's what I need in a game right now. Plus, there's going to be good story. I've heard that there's amazing cutscenes and really, really amazing stuff from this. And that's what I like. I actually tend to not go more like the game that opened me up to open world games that made me go, oh yeah, I love this way more than linear.
Would be
is
Witcher.
Yeah. Because if you can add content on the side that doesn't feel like it's fucking plugged in there, just
That's
to
what
have it.
I think Borderlands got me into that because I mean
Borderlands
they had
does it really well too.
they
I
had
can't say-
different maps and they had lots of maps and
But there was
if
some.
you've been
I can't say that every mission in Borderlands on the side stuff was worth it because some of it was just like go collect things
yeah
and it just didn't. It felt empty. But there was a lot that were really good, and
But
they
it-
even like were based off the main characters.
if you get on it like now they have so many DLCs on it. Like they have a Marcus's Armory DLC. Like they have a story off of Marcus. They have fucking
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
they have like
Stuff that-
Cromarax brought back like the baby Cromarax.
Yeah.
They have
So
that.
That's fun. And Clomarax was awesome because he dropped so many good weapons.
And then they had 4 other main DLCs. The other ones are just kind of mini DLCs, but they
DLC that we never played.
probably have a lot
Yeah.
to it. Yeah.
But I think that I want more games like Witcher. That's why I'm so excited for Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn, and they're also making another movie or not movie, game.
Way to go.
Way to go. Yeah, gaming. But they're making another game. What is it called? It's Cyberpunk.
Oh, Cyberpunk. That's
Cyberpunk.
that would be CD Projekt Red.
Yeah,
They're making another game, and I think that's gonna be awesome. That's a first-person shooter, I believe, but I think that they'll do it so well because they learned so much from Witcher. They've even stated that it's gonna be more innovative than Witcher is, which is crazy. That's insane to me. There's no way they can do that. Not unless they added like 70 endings, because then I would actually have so many reasons to play that game. Like, I've played Witcher all the way through like 3 times, just to make sure that I got each ending. And by the way, the saddest ending is the one where you make Ciri Empress. It's extremely sad.
Well,
It's just like this extremely depressing vibe that happens throughout the ending, and you get to go and hang out with Ciri, and then she's just like, I'm not gonna be with you anymore, and Geralt's like what?
there are so many sad endings to that game, though.
Yeah,
Like,
there are.
a lot of bad endings.
If you do the bad ending, Geralt and Ciri die,
Yeah.
and that's like fucked. It was really good.
Doesn't Geralt get like really, really sad and just like let drowners pretty much eat him?
Yep.
Something like that?
Drowners and hags and all kinds of necrophages and ghouls and owls, and they all rush into the home that the crones lived in.
Yeah, the Chrome.
And he just sat there with like his head in his hands, and like it was Vesemir's medallion,
Yeah.
and he just like sat there just like this, and just like it fades away.
Damn.
I know, it was so depressing.
Sounds crazy.
It was really good. It was great to see it. Like, I'm glad that I played the game that way. Like, there's not any of the hours that I put into Witcher do I regret. Not a single one of them, because every single one of them was fucking awesome. Like, that
It was
game
definitely
so
a fun
good.
game. It takes a little while to get into playing it, like a lot.
Yeah.
But once you're really into
Once you-
playing it,
once
and
you-
then you're done with it, then you don't really want to let it go. You kind of
You kind of want to go
Sure,
back.
yeah.
I even want to go back and do things that I haven't done yet, and I
Yeah.
know that there are things.
and get different swords. I wish they would have had more.
I could have got different endings on the fucking new DLC.
I wish they could have had more like loot.
They had a lot of
Options.
loot.
No, like other swords, like
The swords
Like,
got better.
with
the
the
thing is,
DLCs.
like, most people overlook this. Don't, and I'm gonna say this right now. Don't ever restart Witcher 3. and like from the beginning. Continue to New Game Plus because you never have to pick up your oils again. And then what happens is the Witcher swords, they get outdated. You're gonna start picking up relic swords that are way better than your Witcher swords. And you want to stick with those. Like, you learn and you get to, like, see what they do. They might catch people on fire.
I'm not talking about those kinds of swords, though. I'm talking about, like, swords with, like, special abilities.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Olgierd's sword. Like,
Oh, my
special
God.
abilities.
Dude, when you, like, hit it 3 times quick and then it would glow red. Did you ever do that? And then you hit it, but it took a little bit of your vitality away.
They should also have swords, like, you can teleport around with, like, a series sword or something like that.
Oh, I bet. Oh,
that'd be sick. Like, they could have had so many swords that are just crazy.
They could have.
But they didn't.
But that's the thing is, like, that's such a small detail compared to how massive and great.
I know, but it would have made the gameplay a lot more fun.
But the gameplay already was fun. You could choose to. My favorite, by the way, tree was going half between the sword and the alchemy.
Oh yeah, I liked mostly like combat and maybe a little bit of sign.
I might have to check the camera soon. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and wrap this up. What I want from good video games is definitely linear. I like linear games. It's tell me a story, but they have good gameplay that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, the gameplay in Mafia didn't make sense, and neither did Watch Dogs. Didn't make sense. And I want them to make sense. That's why I like Far Cry so much. So my top 5 are Witcher, the Uncharted series. I never even mentioned that. Uncharted is so fucking good to me. It has been. I was there like a year after the first one came out. And then, actually it was 2 years after the first one came out. And I was like, that game was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I called up my friend. He told me to play it. His name was Nick. And I was like, dude, that game was awesome. I can't wait for the second one to come out. He's like, it's already out. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, it just came out like 2 months ago. I'm like, what? That's fucking awesome. And I played it, and then I was like super hyped for Uncharted 3. And I got the collector's edition on 3 and 4. That's what this is. And they were just like so good. I still think that 3 is a little better than 4, though 4 closed it out so well.
I think 4
both
is better.
CD Projekt Red with their ending DLC and Uncharted 4 both closed out their games so well. So well. Like, and those are my top 5.
All right, so are we gonna close it?
Yeah, we're gonna close it, and the last thing that we have to say is just, leave questions in the comments or what topics in the comments that you want us to talk about, because we would love to just talk about things that you want to listen to, and we didn't talk about anything life related today. Like,
no,
usually didn't. I actually skated this morning, but that was like...
You talked about that.
Yeah, but not very much. But, we'll talk about whatever. Thanks for watching. That's the end of episode 2.